Thanksgivingmas today to every single person who lives in America that watches my streams. For today is Thanksgiving in America. Not for us, because us Brits don't. Brits, what is the word? Don't celebrate Thanksgiving. We just kind of, I guess we've adopted the day afterwards. Don't ask me why, but we have. It's just a thing we do now. I think we just adopted Black Friday and that's about it. Anyhow, yes, I want to start the stream also by saying I am sorry that I was not here yesterday to actually do this stream, because yesterday I actually had to go. Let's actually go and not pause my actual stream. I don't want to do that. I actually had to go and see a play at university, because that's one of my curriculum things to do, which was not Ola, which was not kind of the most fruitful endeavor, to be honest, because fracking hell, it was boring. Like, cut a long story short, the actual play itself was mediocre, but at the same time, it was so mediocre, it was actually really freaking good. I was like, huh. I was like, I hate this, but at the same time, I actually kind of like it. But then it wasn't worth missing Yuri and Ice for. That's a damn sure. The whole entire time, what's going through my brain was, I could be at home right now watching Yuri and Ice, but instead, I'm stuck here watching this damn play. And I was like, this is actually depressing, but anyhow, that's what happens sometimes on these kind of days that I'm not around. So university has taken over certain things, which actually does kind of break my heart slightly. And I didn't get to see how this episode played out, but apparently it played out pretty freaking amazingly. That's what I've been hearing. Like, I've kept myself away from most spoilers, but from what I've seen, it's like, whoa, boy, it gets pretty freaking, like, sizzling. Like, I don't freaking know how the ice rink can survive with this much hotness on it, but apparently it does. And that's what I learned from Yuri and Ice. But anyhow, without further delay, let's actually unplug my, I just refreshed my stream. I've got another advert. Why? I don't want to see Will I Am. I want to watch Yuri and Ice. Alright, yeah, everything's working fine. Okay. Right, I thought I'd just quickly fix some things before I started stuff. But yes, let us move that over there and actually kind of see enough on my other screen, actually know whether or not it's actually stopped. There we are. Hopefully by next week or the week after, I might be able to have something right here that might just be able to tell you what time we're on. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do it, but have a look. That's what I'm going to try and do. That's my aim. I want to get it fixed. It actually looks pretty freaking cool. But anyhow, enough talk of getting stuff to work using time. Let us actually watch two guys on ice, but in this case, actually many guys on ice do stuff. Anyhow. Alright, okay, so in 3, 2, 1. Let us begin now. God damn it, I actually was really pissed off I missed this. No, it just started. I think if my time hasn't kind of gone a bit haywire and I didn't speak for the last 20 minutes. No, I think we just started it. Whew, Christ, on a bicycle. It's getting pretty heated in that relationship. We are going to, I think we're still on the intro, so if anyone wants to kind of start now, we're just slightly intro. Is this actually 2 calls or just 1 call? Because they haven't really announced it. I'm kind of getting a bit agitated. I'm like, am I going to see my boyfriend for like 2 weeks, 12 weeks? Am I going to see him for like 24? Because hell, if Trickster can get 24 episodes, and I think this one can as well, I'm damn sure of it. Wait, did you just hear the intro? Christ, if they actually heard the intro, my YouTube would not like me. They were like, hey, okay, that's not good, all right? You can't actually hear the intro through your headphones. That's against the law. It's like, all right, YouTube, you can calm down a little bit there. It doesn't say don't stop us now. He says don't stop ass now. I like ass. Ha, ass. It makes me laugh whenever I hear it. I know you say us, but when you actually kind of hear it like quite fast, it says ass. It's Yuri. He actually to see his grandpa as well, who he actually was meant to be dancing for, but then kind of lost the idea and actually kind of went straight for the jugular and just danced his ass off, which didn't really kind of lend himself well to himself, if you catch my drift. It's gonna be fun to watch. Just seeing both of them to see each other once again. Like, you stole my husbando. It's like, well, yeah, I freaking didn't I? It's like it's gonna turn into a game of love. I love the rocking soundtrack behind Yuri. It's amazing. Oh, and by the way, I won't make a reference. That guy looks like PewDiePie because it's been done to death already. It's one of the things I can see on Twitter. People are like, "Oh my god, it's PewDiePie!" I was like, "Cool." It looks like PewDiePie. I get it. That's about it. I'm not going to say anything else about it. I must admit, the guy that does look like PewDiePie does kind of have a rocking beard. Like a really freaking rocking beard. It's one of those things you appreciate. Like, that's a good beard. The kind of beard that if you met him, she'd be like, "It's a good beard, but it's a good beard, bro." And be like, "Thank you." I like Lee a lot. He seems pretty cool. Well, Christ, Yuri's 3 years older than me. I just realised that. Christ, that's actually completely went past my mind. I just realised Yuri's actually 3 years older than me. That's actually kind of strange. That's a pretty rocking shirt, I must say. He's got a pretty rocking shirt. Oh, I quite like the music. It's getting me. I love the little kids. They're so cool. Oh, straight on the ass. It must have been really painful. Kind of awesome. He's actually realized all of the points straight away, and he actually knows what points he's going to get and how it's going to be deducted if something's going to happen. Like, he already knows preemptively that's what's going to happen. It's like, that's kind of scary. Like, mate, that's pretty cool, but can't doubt those numbers, yo. I'm getting terrified. Damn. Oh my god, it's that guy on YouTube that everyone loves. But also, it's actually a pretty cool place. You've never been to it, so I recommend it as well. Maybe, you know what? Maybe one day when you're in like the 5th season, I might just appear on it. You never know. Is that Darzai? It is, isn't it? I want to see more of his actual, like, kind of dance. I quite like him, though. Mill's pretty cool. I think I actually heard Mickey's voice before as well. Actually kind of irking me slightly. Whoa, that was nicely done there, Mapper. Impeccable. Oh no, it's running us again. I still do appreciate the fact they just never stop. It's just the themes and the stories behind them is what I love about this actual show as well. It's like they all kind of have their own story behind it. It's actually kind of amazing. And it kind of elevates their actual dance beyond just being a dance on ice. It actually has a meaning behind it. And sometimes if you it happens sometimes if you actually put yourself too much into something, it tends to actually kind of destroy it. But no, in this case, it actually works really well. Like, if you're like a movie director, you're like, oh, I had a really bad time, so all the enemies in the film are my anguish and despair. You'd be like, ah, freaking hell, boy, you want to calm down with that one. Here it really works. I always thought about ice skating. It always kind of translates well into the actual dance itself. Oh my god. these two are gonna kill me one day. Oh man. And his actual grandpa's not coming as well. I feel sorry for the dog now. The dog's kind of lost the idea of being around Victor. It's actually kind of depressing when you think about it. Sorry, I might have just broken everyone's headphones just then. Jesus Christ. Oh my god! Stop it! Stop breaking me. Oh, Christ. Oh, that kiss. That kiss. Oh, man, I felt that one. Oh, can I catch it somehow and just like live with it forever? Oh, still trying to get over that scene. Can't. Can't episode 7 all over again. It's kind of like, my heart. Does thou want to breaketh my heart anymore? Give me another kiss at the end, I'll be completely content. You know that? It's making my week again. It's getting cleaner and cleaner. He's getting so clean it could actually become a washing machine of dancing. He's getting so clean. I love the cinematography as well. It's one of the other things I always loved about this show is actually how it's all just done. It's just so really, really freaking well done. I love it. There goes my unknown fear again that one day Yuri will just spin so much he will actually go straight to the Earth's core. It's an unknown fear that actually happens to all of us one day. We just sit there and wonder what happens if he goes so far that he actually goes to the Earth's core. Hot damn. Oh! That high key insult, that low key insult just then. But it's actually high key insult. Damn it, they're so adorable. God freaking damn it. Oh my god. Oh, that's very that. Oh, kiss the skate straight into our hearts. He's actually feeling the reverse agape here. Oh, I kind of imagine he'd probably be more at ease if his actual grandpa was there. I think because he's not. I think because he's not there as well. It's kind of adding to it, and the whole entire idea of him kind of going after Yuri, who had already scored like fracking massive points, yo. Kind of it does kind of hit you really hard. You're kind of like fracking out. I've got to keep up with that. The fact is, he's not getting into the actual dance itself, and instead he's actually kind of too angry. Jesus Christ, since when did those two actually manage to talk through telepathy? Sometimes when you've got too many other things going in your brain, it's actually kind of hard to actually kind of square center on the actual thing you're meant to be doing, like meant to be thinking about. It happens all the time. Even though people are like, fracking hell, boy, that's pretty. that was a direct hit. It's Joey Jojo. Is that his name? It's Joey Jojo. So, boo, scared you, Joey Jojo. King Joey Jojo. God damn it, Darzai, you're everywhere now. Or should I really say Okabe? Because that's how I know him mostly by. And about 15 billion other characters. Jesus Christ, does anime want me to start questioning who's got the best ass in his actual show? It's because I'm changing every single damn week. Granted, you know what? I'm glad Okabe's voice actor is actually voicing him, because it just makes everything so much better. Fracking hell, like, his voice is just perfect for this role. Well, guess what I'm listening to all week now? Please hit this video opening next week. Please anime out. I still want Kiss Anime to be Anime of the Year. Stop trying to just outdo it. Now see, I know they've dubbed the show already, but I swear to God, if the commentator is not voiced by Brock from Pokemon, I'm gonna be pissed off. Everyone knows the best commentator in the business is Brock's voice actor. If he's still going, that is. You all know what I'm talking about if you watched Ultimate Muscle. Let's get 4 kids, just leave that man alone and let's have him for Yuri and Ice. And the whole entire ice cream just melts and it just gives birth to a massive statue of JJ. Hey, what? No! Don't do it to the dog, please. Anything but the dog. Oh, nothing but a dog. Please don't do that to me. One of the things that always... Oh, God, don't do it to me. Huh? Very much, huh? I still mean, I think Mamoru, I think is that Mamoru's how you pronounce it? I think he's probably one of the best like male voice actors in the business. I still think I kind of maintain Daisuke Ono as my favorite I still love him two bits. Like I still think I prefer him slightly more. Though I think Mamoru just gives it his all in every single role he does. Like he's practically, even if the material is crap, he just gives it his all. Like he literally just gives it his all and just makes memorable characters. Even when he kind of like is sitting there going, you waste your voice on this goddamn character. He's like, I still love you though because you're just so freaking amazing. That's just literally him in a nutshell, and that's why I love him so much. He kind of made Stray Dogs bearable for me, even though I could not stand Dazai. I kind of stand him because of his voice, because of Mamoru. It's the only way I could actually stand him because of his voice. If it was anyone else, no. Because it was him, it made his character bearable. I probably just might have said a lot of things just then, and people were like, hey, wait a second, you don't like Stray Dogs? Like, yeah, sadly I don't. That's why I haven't really covered it this season. Covered one episode, people were like, yeah, you're a bit too critical there, Fambo. I was like, yeah. Wasn't it? I swear it's the title for this week's episode. Wait, I'm confused. I swear have they just called it by the exact same title again, part 2? I'm not too sure because it's called Yuri vs. Yuri, the Horror of Rustel Cup short program. I'm not too sure. I'm confused now. Either way, yeah. I mean, one of the things I kind of liked about Mamoru is the actual ending of Arjun season 1. His actual voice is so freaking awesome when he sings. Like, wow, the guy can sing as well. It's like, is there nothing this man can't do? It's like, I don't freaking know, but I love the man to bits. I still think I think he's fracking out. My head's going weird. Still think he's one of the best in the business, like just because of how cool he is. But fracking hell! All right, camera there. All right, okay, stop. I want to calm down a little bit there. We've got damn out of focusness. That's why I never miss this camera, because it just goes out of focus constantly. Anyhow, yeah. So this episode was actually pretty freaking intense. Granted, it made it even more intense by that scene, when Yuri just grabbed his tie and went, hey boy, come here. Like that. No, that scene. It was pretty freaking fine. I mean, my heart skip a beat. Like, it's always what these people are gonna do. Like, this whole entire anime will probably make my heart skip a beat every single damn 10 seconds. I'm sitting there going, freaking hell, boys. Okay, look, I need my heart, all right? It's not just trying to like destroy it, all right? I need it. But no, it's like, like, we're gonna make the greatest scene in the universe. Like last week, I was like, oh god, I still haven't got over that scene from last week. Like that one is still been in my brain ever since now. Kind of like that's a pretty banging scene. I was thinking to myself, but man, it seemed like they've actually advanced in relationship like kind of status since last week. Like we're not got to see every single little detail about how they progressed. We can clearly see in the way they act towards each other and how much they kind of almost care for each other, that they kind of have advanced. Like it's pretty much like just saying to us, yeah, boys, they're dating. Like it's kind of written in the stars. Like you look out bloody outside, you can see it says right there, Yuri and Victor are dating. Like that's pretty much what it's saying. Like it's there, written in the stars. Like just look outside right now, you see it. Like you think I'm joking, but I'm not. It says it right there. Anyhow, God freaking hell, cough just died. Anyhow, okay, so the rest of it was the one thing I've been waiting for this whole entire time. All right, mate, was the return of Yuri. It was that, because it kind of was almost the thing I've kind of been craving for, because I wanted to see him advance, because again, he's had this pretty freaking awesome teacher. Like he's had someone that actually can teach him to actually almost become better than Yuri, and actually kind of point him in the right direction. Clearly, he actually has advanced in the stages of ice skating, but in this essence, he still kind of almost can't center his mind on agape and actually kind of almost transcribe it into his dance. It's still, yeah, he's doing pretty freaking well like on the ice skating rink. Like he's not, can't say, mate, freaking hell, that's terrible, because it ain't. It's freaking magical watching him do it. But it's just his mind isn't centered on it, which then kind of loses some meaning. Yeah, people in the audience don't really pick up on it. Like they're not sitting it going, mate, you lack meaning. They're not going to say that, are they? But you get what I mean. He kind of lacks the meaning behind it, which then kind of does destroy it. But again, possibly what could have kind of triggered it was the fact his grandpa not being there, because again, we got to see his grandpa and how much he actually means towards him, and him not being there kind of does actually have a blow on him. Like it does kind of hit him hard. And then you have the whole entire idea of him going after Yuri, who'd already scored pretty fracking highly. Like it's gonna kind of put you in some kind of mindset that you might not be able to kind of think straight on what you're meant to be doing. So I do kind of understand what he's kind of going through right there. Again, possibly as time goes on, he might just kind of center himself on the actual kind of other and actually kind of give us the best freaking dance in history of the universe. Like fracking hell, like I don't even know. I can't even. He might actually become the new Lord of Dance on ice. We'll say, because kind of called Lord of Dance because it's on ice. But still, you get what I mean. But yeah, I mean, it's just, there are way too many things going on in this show that I can honestly say it's actually freaking amazing. I love every single centimeter of the show. Every single centimeter of the show just screams amazing, because every single character anime introduces is so freaking awesome. Like you just love every single one of them, because they all have their own quirks and they all just kind of work like almost with each other, and it's so amazing. Even good old Joey Joe's, as I'm calling him from now on, he's pretty cool. Like he's all right. He's kind of cool. I like him. Like Mamoru's voice being projected into him kind of even made it even better. Like him actually being his voice actor made it just 10 times better. I was like, freaking yes, boy, that's the greatest casting you could ever done. I was sitting there going, would I like him as this character? Then by the time he actually started to go all out on his actual kind of ice skating, I was like, yep, I like him. He's pretty cool. He's awesome. I like him a lot. But oh my god. It's now whether or not the actual dog will survive. I'm kind of sitting there going, please, love of Christ, if you don't get there in time, something happens, I will freaking flip out. Like my heart will literally be just destroyed constantly by the idea that might actually happen. Because I don't know. But it's just, I don't know, because it's one of those things that I don't like. I don't like anything bad happen to dogs, because I'm a dog owner. I'm kind of like, no, please don't do that to me. Don't do that kind of drama to my heart, because I just don't like it. It's just one of those things, because I just want him to actually kind of get away from the ice skate and then kind of just go straight towards a dog and be like, he's all right. I'm like, yeah, now get back to the ice skating, because he has to. They have to let the dog survive. Nothing can happen to him. Like, no, I ain't accepting it. That's why when they said it, I was like, no, don't go down that road, please. Like, if anything could happen to him. But now it's kind of almost put up a spin on everything, because now we've got, it's his name Yakov, I think it was, actually training Yuri as well. So both Yuris have been trained by the exact same person, or mentored, or whatever you want to call it. And then, yeah, it's going to get kind of interesting when you think about it, because you kind of have to realize that you have one who's like, fracking hell, boy, your stomach's bando. Like, I ain't happy with this boy. Like, standing right next to me. Like, no, get out of the way, son. Like, you got him there, and you got the other one like, you know what? I'm gonna keep quiet. I'm not gonna say anything, because I might just like piss him off even more than I already have. But you get what I mean. Like, it's gonna be interesting, because again, it's now a different kind of mentor. What will happen to that? Because I don't think much will change. Granted, I'm kind of fearing whether or not he'd be like, hey boy, like you want to change your program just slightly and add these things into it, and actually might kind of ruin something. But on the other side of things, what could actually happen now is Yuri actually might just put another 100% into his like kind of routine and actually go full blown whack, like best boy of the century kind of ice skating husbando. Like, we just don't know. Like, we literally have no idea what can happen next. But it's kind of one of those things I like. You can never really predict what's going to happen next. It's actually kind of awesome. So again, I didn't really suspect anything happens to the dog, but when it announced it, I was like, no, I will not accept this reality. Victor's going to get in his husbando mobile and just get straight there and go, he's all right, because I'm here now. It's kind of like, yeah. And then the whole entire thing will be saved, and then you go back, and then they'll probably kiss, and then end of anime. But I'm sort of at the same time, I'm sort of rooting for Yuri because I really want him to actually kind of project everything that he needs to into his ice skin. I really want him to actually go full blown whack and actually do something really freaking amazing, because he does kind of almost look as if he actually can do it. He can do it, but I'm just saying, I wanted him to put the 150% into it, actually kind of see what it's like at 150%, because it would look more magical than it already is at right now. That's what I'm kind of seeing. That if he actually were to do it, it actually might just look freaking amazing. But we got to wait for that, I guess, because he still can't square his brain on it. And if Grandpa constantly leaves, it's going to get even worse. And the fact is, now he's kind of getting trained next to Yuri. It's going to make everything else even worse when you think about it, because you kind of sit there going, "Fracking hell, like what's going to happen?" Like he won't. I don't think he will be able to actually send his brain on other bit more if Yuri's standing right next to him. He'd be like, "Oh God, I can't do this now, can I?" I don't know. It's kind of getting to the point of the show that you can't see going, "Hey, trouble's brewing in husbando land." That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of just fearing whether or not it's gonna get kind of a bit more saucy. So it's gonna get full blown. I don't know what the sauce it could be. Like hot sauce, like maybe mustard, to get full blown mustard in this place. I don't know. Will we actually get another kiss? Man can wait, a man can dream. That's all we need to know. But anyhow, with all that said, I have indeed been the driver. I can't remember about a bit out of focus just then. So yes, I have indeed been this guy that talks on the internet for about 36 minutes. So yes, with all that said, if you have enjoyed the stream as a whole, you enjoyed my random screaming whenever scenes happen with Yuri and good old Victor, then do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here, and you're kind of saying, "Hey mate, those screams, pretty freaking cool," then do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. Then you join this ever-growing family who, fracking hell, it's growing pretty fast. Like freaking hell, last week I was on 600 20, I think it was. Last time I checked, now I'm on 715. I was like, fracking hell, boys. All right. And girls, I don't know what happened, but that last week just fracking hell skyrocketed. I was like, so yeah, if you want to join that ever-growing family, I think you'd be the 726th, something like that. And ironic how there was an ambulance in the background while they were talking. What was ironic? Yeah, you can never deny how great that Yuri is. Like he's as you say, he's at that age where he's kind of a bit more delicate and everything like that. So you kind of see how it's amazing how he can keep up, but I think maybe the grandpa needs to be there for him to actually kind of square his brain on it. Like it's the one thing that I think it's lacking. Like every single time, there seems to be a roadblock that kind of almost doesn't allow him to actually kind of send his brain on it. Yes, it's amazing. He actually can still keep up and actually do something amazing, but you can kind of see whether or not if it were to go to 150%, it might just be something like, I don't know, it might just transcend humanity and actually go straight into I don't know, Hasbando heaven. I don't know, but still. As I said before, I can't remember what was my massive tangent. But yeah, I think I was saying about I can't speak anymore. So I don't have that much sleep. I've actually had 7 hours in total. So kind of on edge. But anyway. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed my content, then do leave a sub, because you join the family who's ever growing. And then, my streams go live. If YouTube does fix its damn algorithm, so everyone else knows when I go live, because apparently people don't actually know when I go live. I'm like, oh, really? YouTube's a bit funny. So if you want to actually know when my streams go live, I think it's actually some kind of random thingamajig that you got to press on your on the channel, and it goes, well, bam, when my streams go live after that point. I think it's what it does. I guess good as mine when it comes to this website. It's like a free-for-all when it comes to that kind of thing. But anyhow, in half an hour, I shall return with Keijo, which was actually kind of really well timed for me. I was kind of like, you know what? Keijo's out today. If I missed Yuri and Ice yesterday, I can actually watch them in conjunction with each other. And I kind of like, actually a pretty good idea when you think about it. So yeah, pretty well planned when you think about it. So yes, until then, just see you guys later. Do not worry, I'll still be in the comments for about, I think it kind of doesn't go live until another 20 minutes. So yeah, I'll still be there somewhere. So yeah, until then, I shall see you guys later.